Hey guys, after a long time I'm taking a video just face to face, and today I'm just taking video from my mother's brother home, and I just thought to discuss this beautiful Onam celebration. Many people I just used to ask about what is Onam, why they celebrate, but people just tell me the 40 percentage of it. I just thought to do it in 100 percentage, so the next generation would know what is Onam, and you can tell your other language friends, other country friends, and you can just share these valuable points, etc. So why we celebrate Onam? Basically, by welcoming the king Mahabali, we celebrate Onam. So what it is all about, I'm gonna explain you each and everything in a short and sweet way, not in 50 minutes or 30 minutes. It would be like 12 minutes or less than 10 minutes. Okay, so what it is all about, you have to go BC's ago. BC, during those period, our planet was not like now. And this particular festival is not celebrated as Onam during that period, and from that period this name has been changed to Onam. And for example, there are a lot of story which has been said by mouth by our ancestors, and there are some belief in it, and there are some history too. And basically, and it's all about Mahabali the king. It's called as a Asura king. There is good king, bad king, which we see in a lot of other stories. All these are belief. It's all in your hands to believe it or not. Okay, so King Mahabali, his grandfather is Prahaladan. Prahaladan was the biggest devote to Vishnu god, and even Mahabali is devote to Vishnu god. And there was a situation where Asura gets a good king, that is Mahabali, and Devagana, it's like Devendra, the god of Indralok. He was in fear because his position would be taken by Mahabali. So he was requesting Lord Krishna to stop that, because not every Asura king would be good like Mahabali. So what happened is that our Krishna just took the fifth avatar, that is Vamana, and decided to stop this particular Mahabali to rule the world and rule the entire galaxy, or what else. There are a lot of things to be discussed just like that, but I can't explain it in a way. It is because of Malayalam. And Mahabali the king got the wishes from the Lord Brahma that he would conquer, and he must have the strength to conquer the world and every place. So in order to get that, he had to do 100 pujas. That is what he had to do. So all these are belief, right? So he had completed 99 pujas successfully, and he was about to finish it. And that moment Vamana came towards this particular place, and he was so short, and you would be seeing his picture, and he was carrying an umbrella like what we see right now in your screen. So he just asked something to Mahabali, because Mahabali the king would give anything. He was really a good king. So Vamana asked Mahabali just 3 feet of mud, and Mahabali was so happy to give that. But his guru, during those king period, there would be like lot of guru and lot of advisors, and and that advisor was in a way where he understood that that is the avatar of Krishna, and he just thought to stop Mahabali, because that was one of the foolish move played by Mahabali, because he didn't know that that was the Krishna's avatar, but he was a real devote towards the Lord Krishna. And when he said okay, this particular Vamana just growed big more than space, and he just conquered at one leg all over the earth, and second leg all over the space, and third leg he cannot keep. And because Mahabali, once he promises, he would just do it for sure, so he just decided to give his head. And at that moment Vamana asked Mahabali, because of the wonderful sacrifice, and you need to tell a wish which you need to be fulfilled by Vamana. So Mahabali asked that he need to visit his people at least yearly once, and that's the reason behind we all celebrate Onam. That is being the belief, that is called Tiruvonam. See the biggest facts, all these things, etc. We can't witness all these stuff, etc. We are just believing the facts which our ancestors have said. So these are the reason behind we celebrate Tiruvonam. It's not alone this particular Kerala. Even in Jainism and Buddhism, there are different story. In some part, they are creating a negative impact of Mahabali. In some part, they are creating a negative impact of Vamana. Lot of mythical stories, ideology are being shared each and everywhere. But who knows what had happened in the past? But we just celebrate Onam, and in Onam we just do it with 10 days. It's like, so the first day is Atam. Atam is the point where you would keep a single flower, you would keep it in a circle. So that is one of the first day we just start Onam, and second day is Chittira. This is the day where you just clean each and every place, and Indians used to clean during all this festival season, etc. And third day is Choti. This is the point where a lot of shopping and lot of gift and lot of gold and lot of things are being purchased during this particular day. And it's all about just lot of shopping would be happening this particular third day. And number four is Vishagam. Vishagam is the day where you would be like get ready to eat sadhya. It's like vegetable food. You would be seeing all this in pics so that you would understand what is sadhya and all these stuff, etc. And when I talk about sadhya, you have north, south, and middle part of Kerala. In north part of Kerala, you would have lot of non-veg with vegetarian. But when you go towards Thrissur and down below that, you would see only pure vegetarian foods in all this Onam season. That is what all about. And fifth day is called as Aniram. This is the day where all this boat race happens across Pathanamthitta, Arangulam boat race, and Jawaharlal Nehru Trophy in Alappuzha. It's not about a normal boat race. It's all about 92% would be participating in one single boat, and if one mistake happens, entire boat race would be cancelled. So it's non-stop action sequence in this particular boat race. And they just make with Anjali trees, with all this wooden, and with all this fish oil, and a lot of hard works needed to make all this gigantic boat. And you have every religion people participating in this particular boat race, and you have even women participating in this particular boat race. It's all about the speciality. Lot of challenges involved to make one boat. It's all about the dedication. It's all about in this particular day. And sixth day, it is Triketa. This is the point where your Onam Rangoli flowers would be grown more, and relations and lot of other stuff would be coming your home. And this is the day where Onam is into a real vibe. It's all about just like that entertainment is on. Lot of Ulsavam shows, etc. would be happening this particular day. Seventh day is Moolam. This is the point where all this temple, many pujas and all these things, etc. would be happening on the seventh day. And eighth day is more important, that is Puradam. All this puja materials and all other programs and all other things would be discussed on this particular day, because just 2 days ago for the first Onam, and that would be Uttradam. So Uttradam is treated as the first Onam, and it's all about Sadhya, the relations, family members, game shows, etc. would be begin from this first Onam. And we would be celebrating it in office, in school, colleges, etc. All this Onam. And people would be so happy in this particular day. We would be wearing vesti, boys would be wearing vesti, and even women would be wearing sari. And it's all about new dresses, etc., gift, etc., lot of things, etc. And next is the biggest Onam, the next day, that is the 10th day, that is Tiruvonam. This is the day where all this Mahabali, and they would be dressing up in Mahabali getup like a normal person would be doing it with associations, etc. And they would be coming and watching this Onam Rangoli, the biggest Onam. And they would be decorating in a way where each and every home you would be seeing lot of flowers in walls in this particular day. And we would be like happy. We would take selfie with Mahabali, the actor, the person who just come towards our home. And it's all about all this belief and all this culture involved. And a lot of game shows like Lemon in the Spoon, musical chair, Vadamvali, and Panjagusthi, and lot of other stuff. Lot of games are there involved. I will put all those into an images, and that is the point where this particular Onam would end. This is the point where lot of things happen. We would be like in a traditional look, and we will take lot of selfies. We will take lot of, we will watch movies also. And it's all about a non-stop celebration of all this 10 days. And next comes the last 2 days, that is Avitam and Chadayam. Avitam is the day where all this, you would go outside, you will leave your home and go towards all this beach or any mall, or enjoying your day like watching film, etc. You would be like, it would be like Onam is getting to an end. You would be in a vibe where to finish the end of Onam. And at end it is Chadayam, all this Pulikali and all other, in each and every district, people just come and visit in Trivandrum or any of the important places. And in road, they just organize all this wonderful art, like many other things which I can't explain it in my English, because all these things are Malayalam terms, etc. You'll be seeing it as picture. It is a dedication of many people with all this art and all these scriptures, and everything would be involved on this last day. And that is the point where this Onam is ending. And Onam is considered as the biggest festival of Kerala, because only we have two festivals to celebrate. One would be coming on April, that is Vishu. It is not big as Onam. We just celebrate it in a way where like Diwali. People celebrate Diwali just like that, right? In Kerala, people don't celebrate Diwali, because I don't know the reason behind it. I would do a video separately why Kerala people are not celebrating Diwali like other state people. I hope I have covered each and everything deeply. Basically, I just wish to know deeply about all this Onam celebration. I just grabbed here and there and just made a video about all these stuff, etc. So you would be getting lot of noises and disturbance from behind because I'm just standing near the road, and this particular video is dedicated to each and every people who just celebrate Onam and the future generation and the next generation, etc. Please do share this videos towards other language people, because if I do it in Malayalam or Tamil, only few people would be knowing about all this stuff, but I'm doing it in English. The reason is that the world people would know what is Onam and how we celebrate and what are the ancestor things and historical things happening in this particular Onam celebration. I hope this video would be so valuable to the persons who just feel that is good, and those who support me. Just I love you and I like you and I just miss you, and I need your support on and on. Okay, take care, have a nice
തീരാതെ ആലോലം ചാഞ്ചാടും കുട്ടനാടൻ കതിരുമെല്ലേ പൊന്നോണം വന്നിടാൻ മണ്ണാകെ ഇന്നേരം മരതക മലരണിഞ്ഞേ ആമോദം തീരാതെ ആലോലം ചാഞ്ചാടും കുട്ടനാടൻ കതിരുമെല്ലേ പൊന്നോണം വന്നിടാൻ മണ്ണാകെ ഇന്നേരം മരതക മലരണിഞ്ഞേ കാറ്റുമറക്കരികത്തു വെടിത്തടി തന്നിലു